So we are currently in a very particular spot in Dokkan's sort of chronological place in the world, right? We are just passing the release of a new character on the 30th or 31st, what have you, General Tao. As we move forward with Dokkan, one, we could be seeing EZA download really soon, the 4th. I am recording this at 3 a.m. the 1st of June. In 30 minutes, I might just be recording the video of who the EZA is, right? Because Kefla came out last year right in this spot. Great EZA, was good all year, arguably still could be good if she can dodge, right? After that, we're not really going to be seeing much until the 18th. What is special about the 18th this year, though? It's that we're getting the global download celebration at the end of the month of June. Sometime in the month of June, at the end of the month of June, or the very start, first literal week of July, you know? So what that might mean is we don't actually get an LR here. If Truth is anyone to go by, and Truth has played more of this game than anyone here, then it is to be believed that they could stray from this and they could instead do a bit of a funky celebration slot here. And let me just see, when does this usually come out? When does the Pepe Gals banner usually come out? Is it actually in June? Last time it was Android 8. Yeah, here it is. So the August 17th banner was the Pepe Gals banner. And this was this 18 and this witch lady whose name I forget, Mamba. Yeah. So what we're sort of seeing here is a space where two things could happen. We either get the LR, which could be cool, or we get Pepe Gals, which could be cool. The thing is, Tao is in need of one more character. Dragon Ball as a team could function right now with one more character. But as you hear me say that, who comes to mind immediately? Giant Ape Power. Giant Ape Power is a team that could function with one more character. It has Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Vegeta, it has... Where is he? The 7 years, and then it has EZAs, these two EZAs. It needs one more character, and it did not get it. So when I look at Tao, and I look at the DB team, which is Kid Goku, could run Chi-Chi, could run Bulma, could run this Bulma, I guess, a little weak now, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Tao, doesn't really look great. But 1, 2, 3, 4, Tao as the 5th character, and then a 6th character who is new does actually get this team over the finish line. It does. What that means is, though, is that we now need to rely on Dokkan finishing the job. And in this case, we're going to look at who are the characters we could potentially see, why I would want to see them, why I wouldn't want to see them, and why this slot is a little sketchy, right? It's a little open. Super open-ended. We could just literally get a Bulma again. You know, our billionth Bulma, who just shows up randomly for, you know, in this spot, but is what it is. So, Mech Tao, probably not happening. Let's just be real. Dokkan almost never releases two of the same card outside of literally the worldwide download celebration, I guess, which is like to say that Broly and then Cooler. This is a super low chance. I think Mech Tao is about as bottom of the barrel as you can get. I guess Cyborg Tao is about as bottom of the barrel as you can get. I just do not see it. Leaving from there, though, Tien. Tien is really interesting because obviously they are both of the Crane school of fighting style. I think it makes a lot of sense. We haven't gotten a Tien in forever. One thing I heard people saying is that if they did a Tien, maybe they could do a Kid Goku. And like it's one of those things where you do a Tien who revives into Kid Goku, the spot where he saves him from, you know, Piccolo and Tambourine and, you know, Drum or whatever the fuck his name is, but you kind of get the idea. The other thing we could do is we could head into the Saiyan Saga side of things, because obviously mission execution is the name of the game. And in this case, there's a lot of things here that look interesting. I would not say that it jumps out onto the screen for me yet, but characters like Super 17, who are also from the Red Ribbon Army, just 17 in general, right? One thing I saw people saying is that, oh, is he not here? He's probably not, because he is actually a 17 unit, right? Or he actually is. Yeah, this guy. I saw people saying that maybe this guy could like super easy A or something, which could be interesting. I don't know when they would want to do that, but could be. But all this is just to say that the Tao whodunit is very vast, right? The other one you've probably seen if you keep up with Truth's videos is that the Gammas are in a place where they themselves could easy A, of course. Characters, especially like Gamma 1, look very interesting for this. If we see a double Gammas easy A, then we can start really talking about a powerhouse of Tao's team. Though I don't really know what they would do in terms of putting out a premium character, right? So as I continue to go down this list of just like who could it be, there are some obvious ones I don't think would ever happen. Like, I don't think that we're gonna get Trunks here, for example. Trunks looks perfect for a release sometime with a Cell Saga or Android celebration. There are a ton of Cell Saga and Android characters who need to easy A, and at that point I think we'll just be getting a Trunks by himself. Is there anyone else here that's like, whoa, I can't believe we didn't see it? This could be an interesting thing. Again, ties into like a Red Ribbon Army style celebration, maybe with some easy A's. I could do an Android 13. But yeah, as of right now, and this is actually going to be my real pick. As of right now, Tao is obviously in an odd place. Sorry, there, I had to pause. Tao is obviously in an odd place. There's not a ton of characters who just jump off the screen as like, we're going to get that exactly. I think if I was a betting man, I'd say something like a TN. But again, who knows? One that is interesting, if you wanted to sort of bait before the global download celebration, is we have not gotten a truly premium Wrath Broly. This character is due for an easy A. Or not an easy A premium unit. He got easy A'd when he was free to play on release, meaning he was going to be terrible no matter what. Just bad. If they give Wrath Broly a character, it also incentivizes free-to-plays and low spendings to pull, because obviously Broly is an extremely popular character. If Broly comes and you get your resources drained, then Dokkan makes the most amount of money possible, because you are more tempted as a player who cannot help yourself to spend money wailing for, you know, the global download celebration characters. It is only upside for Dokkan. I am not saying I want this personally. I would rather this character be saved for a big celebration so we can get some peak animations, but could I see it? I could. That said, I think the androids here are another one who I'd like to see. I would love to see this moment as a premium card. Looks so good. This is one of the best card arts in the game, I think. I genuinely do think that. So sick. The flashes, the thunder, the shading, awesome. It almost looks like a Legends card, doesn't it? And I would love to see this get a real release. This portrait here is great. And the only reason I don't see it happening is purely because I think a future or Cell Saga like Androids celebration is coming, and I think it's going to be like it's just going to be straight up what it is. Another big note is obviously Ginyu is up for an easy A, and people are suspecting that this is going to be the major easy A for the celebration. While I could see it, there is just something about it that is kind of like eyebrow raising. Obviously Ginyu has Berter and Jace, as well as Guldo and Rikum, who could easy A and help him out, his banner units, but I don't know. It's if it was me personally, my desire is for this character to easy A when it's a full Namek celebration and you can run full team Ginyu Force. I think that is the coolest thing that can happen. I think that they keep making these Ginyu Force characters be like per Ginyu Force and stuff. And if you want to keep them together proper. Don't just like half-ass it and essentially make like a wishy-wash team with Tao that doesn't work. That said, this character's cool as fuck. Ginyu Force is cool. We all love the Ginyu Force. You know, right guys? We all love the Ginyu Force. So I wouldn't say no. I just think that another LR as well after last year, I don't see it happening. That would be the big reason. You could match like non-hype with non-hype. I guess this counts as a Ginyu Force LR, but like you could do a Jason Birder premium and then, you know, have them do like Purple Comet and like, I don't know, it could be cool, but another low hype option that could be cool. I just don't personally see it. I think that, you know, you have to be smoking something for that to be your answer. So what does it really leave us with? And I think it really is just the TN, right? TN makes the most sense. TN is a unit who definitely deserves a Dokkan Fest, especially because his other character, is it here anywhere? It doesn't look like it. His other character is like a free-to-play unit who, while he is like a striker or strike battle, what? Oh my god. The free-to-play LRs who are like useless essentially, he's from there and his animations are good, but he himself is bad. And I could see it happening. I was on here looking at like teams, like who could be like suss out as like a reasonable swap in, and it's like you put Tao here, and then you give this a look, and it's like General Blue obviously goes on this team. This Kikoku obviously goes on the team. They could do a Chi-Chi LR, Kid Chi-Chi LR. I don't see it. I don't see it yet. Not yet. I know I am one of those people who's like they should make every single character an LR every single time. However, I just don't see it yet, right? They could do this TN. And could we easily find that TN anywhere? Like, is he available here somewhere? Is it this one or something? Like, no, probably not. We can go to Earthlings. Maybe not yet for that guy. I just feel like Chi-Chi is a character who will get there eventually. Yeah, here we go. Chi-Chi's a character who will get there eventually, but isn't really interesting. I know this is like the Cell moment, right? Because of the Tri-Beam, but yeah, I think I just don't see it. I just don't personally see it. Grandpa Gohan would have been a cool LR if only they didn't waste it on a World Tournament LR, even though this character looked like he was going to be good. Jackie Chun would have been a good one if it didn't waste it. Chaozu and Tien would have been good if it didn't waste it. But yeah, a lot of moments that'll be redone, but ultimately are probably not showing up anytime soon. The more I just look at it, it just looks like TN is so perfect for the spot. A classic Z fighter, which, you know, is something. A meaningful character for a lot of the series, very meaningful in Dragon Ball, beat Goku, blah, blah, blah. I do think that, yeah, I do think that it's about time. Like, Tao needs it. Tao doesn't have any good allies. I don't want to risk them using this spot for something a little too much, because I think if you didn't pull on Tao, but then they drop like Wrath Broly, that's bad for you, right? Because then you feel incentivized to pull, and you really shouldn't. Yeah, I guess that's it. All that being said, like if you like the video, subscribe to the club, we all gonna make it, and peace, man.